Ooh, yay. As I hit live, it's saying it's having connection issues. Well, at least all of it gets saved in the YouTube video unless something truly bad happens, so I'll just go on with it. Hello, peeps. I am Tidbit. I do voices. I play games. I completely overestimate how quickly I can eat my lunch, so I have snacks here. And we are going to be playing a game and voicing it. That game is the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. We are currently on game number 3, Trials and Tribulations. Case number 5. And I have no guests with me today, so don't have to run through everyone else's. Oh, Tidbit, she, her. I always forget to do my own pronouns. It's my it's my channel. It's on the front of it, but sometimes people forget. But we don't have any guests to forget about, so let's start. Bridge to the Turnabout for part number 3. It's not even the start. February 7th, 9:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple, Main Hall. Ugh. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Hello. I wonder who this is. I think it's Pearl.
Mr. Wright?
No. Oh, Miss Don M. Are you going to use the bathroom too? Oh, no. But have you seen Pearl?
She sounds like this.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good impression. No. Not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to your room. Going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Donem. A woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. I mean, there's an X in there. Why wouldn't you just pronounce the X? Every name with an X in it pronounces it, right? Why are you looking at the YouTube channel name? Don't look at that. But the really mysterious one is. Oh, Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Fuck, I forgot the guide. Give me a sec. Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So, you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. Oh, I see. But you didn't go to college? And maybe enrolled in the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. No, you need to go to school. But homeschooling's fine. That's what villains say. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too. That's not exactly something worth bragging about in this day and age. But I don't see any Cyclops. So I guess that means she's not lying? Please don't stare at me like that. What kind of place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power, or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. Who does it help, anyway? I hate it. But, really? So then, why stay in a place like this? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now. Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's all right with you, would you like... I would like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris, how do you disappear like that? Yes, that... Just now, you called me by my name. You said, Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Holy... Iris. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. So, my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. What was... What that blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard? February 7th, 11:06 p.m., Hazakura Temple courtyard. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there, on the ground. Miss Donem! I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that! What are you doing lying there on the floor? I was passed out! What do you think? So, that blood-curdling scream was you. Forget about it! Hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will. Iris will. February 7th, 11:18 p.m. Dusky Bridge. That's quite a moment to introduce that. The voice I'm gonna be doing for Sister Bikini is like a Miss Piggy impression. It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! Dusky Bridge! It's burning down! What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! Ah! What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry. It's Laurice. I thought a trans person like you would know that. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But... Please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Laurice. Finally. But it's too dangerous! Nick, wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Ah! Nick! Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. If I did like the Apollo trilogy again with friends, we could easily like say I'm just like, this is the absolute case where Nick gets the like gravelly voice that I did for all of Apollo. We had allusions to it in several spots before, but this being thrown into a frozen river, I feel like would fuck someone up like that. Date. Time. Location. Who could that be at this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! Larry, do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Laurice. Laurice Donham! What? This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! They took a really nasty spill! Well... It wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you've got to come back. You're the only one that can help. My Iris, my beautiful Iris. Your eye? She needs help. What? Nick? All right, I don't know what's going on. but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please hurry! Beep. I don't get why Larry does the beep noise himself. It does it automatically. It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. February 8th! That was yesterday! Detention center. Visitor's room. You're late, Edgy! What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise and Nick, Maya, and huh? Maya and Iris' bikini. Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author Miss Elise Donham. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then, later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell. They fell into the river. The hospital says that they'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris! And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving her room. This is the first. She said some nonsense about being able to see people's hearts with this. And the other... She couldn't possibly be asking what I think she is. Could she? I'm begging you, Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway, huh? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer. Don't talk to me like I'm a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. How impressive. But don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please, Neji, at least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So, Wright wasn't joking when she gave me this badge after all. It would be very cool if, for, like, a visual novel like this, you could, like, there's just at the start and stuff, like, after you've completed it, you can, like, go into a little editor to, like, change pronouns and some sprites of characters, so you could just, like, you know, put in your own stuff without needing to get very third-party about it. And maybe even, like, a funny little system of where it's, like, pronouns that this character knows this character by, and so on and so forth. So we can have Larry be really, really like, they, she, I know Nick is a he. His pronouns are she, they.
Just a little thought idea. Kind of like what Shovel Knight did. It's just like, it was just a funny little thing that you could do for the dialogue and visuals of just, you can change what they look like and you can change what pronouns they have. Didn't affect the game at all. Also, it's very fun making, female characters with the same exact bounding box as male characters, because then you get, bulkier women from, like, Polar Knight. Female Polar Knight is massive. And the other way around, if you have a female character, and then you gotta fit a guy into that mold. It's not hard, but you then get small men. It's just a fun little creative exercise.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
What are your pronouns?
Right, I left this country because it's very difficult to be trans here, so she, her will do.
Mr. Wright, how is he?
Oh, you obviously don't know much. She's fine.
Mr. Laurie said that he might even die.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? They had lipstick on. What? Why didn't you at least ask for pronouns, you dense mother?
A singular fuck?
Yes. Obviously, we know Larry does not get many games. So, he's only a mother. No. She was badly bruised when she hit the water, but otherwise, she is unharmed.
Thank goodness. They are a woman.
But she's caught some kind of nasty cold, permanently affecting the Apollo Justice trilogy.
A cold?
She's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Miss Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple. What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
The spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at the temple then?
I've committed some sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train to purify my soul.
I don't do well with dramatical people. It's a surprise me and Wright are even a thing. I want to ask you about last night. The night of the crime.
All right. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then
Hmm?
I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened,
Frightened.
so I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened? What exactly were you so frightened of? What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. What the heck? These must be what Wright was talking about. Psycholocks. I believe she said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something? So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a woman of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. Maybe trans, but not that kind of trans, not a witch. Witches are cool, though. It'd be nice to have a hat. But when I touch a rock, it's just a rock.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't. Rocks are just rocks.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donem?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycholox things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I could believe that she's not lying?
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here, I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. She asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes. At the trial tomorrow, she asked me to defend you.
If Miss Wright has that much faith in you, Miss Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, she would begin to act a little strange.
The eye of Agamotto.
Not that kind of little strange.
Miss Edgeworth, what is Miss Wright to you?
She is a very dear and indispensable friend.
Hmm. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived her. It was a him at the time.
Just go with her.
Okay.
You deceived her? Only she'd be thinking that right now.
I heard that she was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if she never saw me again. I wanted her to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Right is still suffering. And until she learns the truth, I don't think she will be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to her. Tell her the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Miss Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Bring, bring. Laurice Donem, I need more fake evidence.
Okay. That would be the craziest twist. Larry acts. This would be like one of those like twists of where it's just like this to facilitate the twist. It has to like dramatically change the character after this point and like supposedly recontextualizes everything before that. But it'd be very interesting of just all these little hints of just Larry doing like sketches and stuff as just like little hints that it's just like, yeah, Larry is creatively inclined, makes impeccably fake evidence, but makes all this trash to throw people off their scent. And then it would honestly be very interesting if they like, you know, change the characterization of just like, what do you think I was always with models? Because I'm on top of the world. I deserve everything, but no woman ever wants me. And that's why he's just like really aloof. He's just in his own head, and why he only wants women because he feels like he deserves the world when he's, you know, making fake evidence. That's the only way I would like be like, okay, cool. Larry is slightly redeemed. He's still a butt. He's still annoying. And he's still all of what happened in the other games, but then we can finally put him behind bars.
That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Let me just step outside the... I am in the mountains. Is this how Wright feels whenever they're doing a case? I don't even get to sit in my car? Ugh, I had that imported on the jet. Mother... Many errors.
Ooh. Should I keep Lady Justice
As this.
while it's Edgeworth, or should I switch it to like, you know, slightly say there is a different justice for this prosecutor? I'll keep it. I can't think of a different voice that I can do.
February 8th. Dusky Bridge. It sure is cold, all right.
I'm in very much pain.
Oh my gosh, is that a talking bridge?
Yes, you can hear me?
Ah, must have been my imagination. I don't hear a thing. Must have been the wind.
No.
So this is it. Dusty Bridge. Dusky Bridge.
I feel like this is Gumshoe. Oh wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe. Is everyone around me just taking the HRT? Yeah? So says the power of the goddess. Long time no see. It's been about a year? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. There's that sharp left jab. Oh. Well, I'm happy to see you. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway. Miss Edgeworth, let me guess. You were trans by the HRT, right? Yes, sir. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, she's impossible to get rid of. But also, comforting noise, the repetition of the steps, knowing that they're right there. And that they'll hold you back with all their strength to keep you safe. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. You're not gonna change your first name? Nope, got it on my badge. Can't afford a name change. What? Oh, right, your salary. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That gal's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot? What? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple! Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. Do I call you ma'am? Sure, why not? Let's give that a go. Let's see if you can remember it. Oh, that's another good one, ma'am. Hey, that's a good ring to it. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, the bikini lady. The bikini lady? Here, on this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want details, ma'am. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yup, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah. Some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, ma'am. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no. Her again?
Hey, Biscuit, welcome to the chat. The bikini lady? I made her sound like Miss Piggy. Does that whistle your... Does that whistle your train?
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, ma'am. Will she be alright in this cold? Where is Bikini Lady?
We'll get to her soon. Let me just check here. Bikini is in 2 locations.
So, how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? So, who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of them. Yeah, she's a new gal. Showed up after you left the country. She's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the gal.
What kind of person is she?
She just became a prosecutor recently, but she's good, ma'am. Real good. If she's so good, how is it that I've never heard of her?
Is she the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet she is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it.
You know who?
The Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Miss Wright.
Oh?
Yeah, she seems to have some kind of grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe she made fun of her mask or something?
None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into Godot myself. Lightning! God of massive muscles and lightning struck down this bridge? I find that hard to believe. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning?
It was the god of massive muscles and lightning. Yup, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time the lightning struck the bridge.
Oh, we got that from the witness's testimony.
Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness?
Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, ma'am.
Bridget. Brigetti.
Right, that was talk to Gumshoe. And now we move to the main gates. February 8th, Hazakura Temple, main gate.
Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
What do you mean?
Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a second, hold it! Objection! What's going on here, Miss Edgeworth?
It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and
What kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why she's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney. Just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Ugh, dude, Edgy.
Could you please not call me dude?
But I'm saying it like a gender-neutral way.
I still take offense to it. I don't like it.
But you like I call everyone dude. It's I'm not doing anything mean to you. I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. Just don't call me dude. How is that so hard? I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton to Wright, that is. What do you want, Larry? Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? I have my eyes set on one woman, Larry. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent... Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. I was right after all. I should have never come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. If I had a penny for every time he'd say that. He said that. It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. You know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell... You think I might have done it? What? Get lost! Get back in your Jordan jet and get out of my sight, you creep! I hope you and your plane crashes and you die! Wow! I'll ask you just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? As I suspected, Psycholox. I definitely wasn't looking at the pit gif. The what? You know, the one of the horse girls? No, Larry, shush. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. I just see the pit gif and I just lose all my memories. Why? My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Can I kill him on grounds of gender dysphoria, please? Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. My goodness. Larry gets so much worse with making Wright and Edgeworth trans. Edgy, you've got to do it. You gotta save my little Iris. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Now just... What? 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 Why did you say that? You were going on about some nonsense about the GIF pit. No pit GIF. I don't care. February 8th, Hazakura Temple, Main Hall.
You know, I'm thinking about it. I really hope my sensor came up. I see there's people in chat. Can you hear my sensor? Or did that all come out loud?
Oh. Hey, hello there. How are you feeling?
All right, I suppose. Who is this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My, what a handsome boy such as yourself is. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome.
My pronouns are she, her. Please.
Oh, if circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please, don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, have you found her? Now, what can I do for you? I bet you're naked under your clothes.
True? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek. Big...
You're going to say girl, right?
boy.
Miss Edgeworth. This is the head nun, 60 Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest. Didn't you get a promotion recently? Yeah, but all that went towards the HRT. It can't be that much for HR. We're in America, ma'am. I'm sorry, I forgot.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know.
Promotion with no pay raises.
But the HRT benefits are pretty nice.
That would be the worst thing. Become a cop. Bad thing. You get free HRT. Good thing. But then wonders, wait, why are you giving free HRT to only the cops? What kind of backwards capitalism, socialism is this?
First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Frozen yogurt.
Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training last night. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry, ma'am. Sometime around 11 o'clock, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard.
Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. I know what you are. Fujoshi scum. You get the chills pretty easily, don't you, Miss Edgeworth? All right, then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11 o'clock. Oh no! I can't say it is! It's too much for my poor heart! Hey, calm down, lady. Let's go. Let go of my tie. What an image!
Just like the Nile Siegra song about the R.L. Stein Pulp Fiction novels.
What a sentence. I understand half of it, and then they conflict.
She's a spiritualist. She was doing yoga.
Oh! Yeah.
I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other was stabbing her in the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. Please.
Downward dog. Down! Stay down!
You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. Now, Fujoshi, never. It'd be like if you were stabbing Miss Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom. What's with the... Oh my gosh, Miss Edgeworth, what's with the nosebleed? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Is it the cold? No, I'm just imagining things. And I happen to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. Forced to the cock stand. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The Wolverine podium. This is the Logan chair. It goes by other names, but you can look that up yourself. The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I mean, she doesn't even go quack. I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I even stay with the acolyte when it is tea time. Oh, yes, thank you. I'm glad this country still hasn't abandoned that tradition. I haven't eaten a single pretzel while I've been here. I've been at work. I will treat myself to one. All the rest of you, take a bite of your snack.
It's those pretzels with peanut butter inside them, so there's a lot of lip smacking. Biscuit likes those. Okay, bye-bye, Paris. Sorry about the overwhelming. They're a very good snack.
Biscuit likes what? Women?
Peanut butter and pretzel.
Ah, yes. A delectable thing. I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but I don't really do a biscuit impression anymore. I just do Kinger, and that works. Because they're practically the same. Ah, pretzels? What? Truth. True.
I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back.
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So, you left the disciple all alone.
Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the Inter Temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the Intertemple, did she? So, did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. So, who is this acolyte that was to train at the Inner Temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I am ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course...
A special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me that she's still doing that over at the Inner Temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little tidbit. Tidbit mentioned in the Miss Piggy voice. Hooray! Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl?
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the Inner Temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out.
So you're saying Iris came to the Inner Temple then?
Of course she did. She has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
But that doesn't fit with Iris's story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room.
What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that out for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, ma'am. Don't eat the paper. Don't eat the paper. Here you are, Miss Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope. What is it, Detective?
This could be it. The ultra important clue. A super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself, then.
It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed.
This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Nice going there, Miss Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra important prosecutor. A super duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this.
I like it when she calls me dumb. Wait, do I? Wait a minute. Or is that something she told me to say? Fuck.
February 8th, Hazakura Temple Courtyard.
And this is where the murder took place, ma'am. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I thought it'd be better to ask, just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
In that case, I've gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own.
You got it, ma'am. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Truly a mystery.
The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Dunham. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. Very Morgan line.
But we're not going to play that just yet. We gotta wait for this case to be over, and then we can play of the devil. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock p.m. on February 7th, and oh gosh.
Are you stepping on the router?
I might be. I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh no.
Yep, the bar is in the red.
Fan.
I've always been very, very tempted. Just like how I have the like live stream chat just up in the corner there, I've been very tempted to just, create a little window that looks at OBS to show the stats at the bottom, the dropped frames, the kbps, the how long it's been going, how long it's been recording, the CPU stuff, frames per second, that kind of stuff. Just so that way, whenever on video you see of just like, you can see it fall into the red. Oh, even YouTube stream health is telling me it's in the bad zone. I'll just have a pretzel. Wait for it to pass. Gonna have another pretzel. Sorry, all the people who are watching in a YouTube video that can immediately just, skip this part. Push the L button a few times. Or just see when the evidence thing falls away. But there's nothing I can do for the live stream people. It's struggling. All right. Sorry, live folks. Watch what you miss when it blips out in the, the big video.
The cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, ma'am.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing. The eye of... No, not that strange thing. Oh. Yes?
I didn't know you were a penny main.
Yeah, there's so many little strangers running around. It's very helpful. The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building.
A 2-story What? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right! Way to go, Miss Edgeworth! That just happens to be the room that at least Don was staying in.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword? Detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map.
According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple.
At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow. But who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot gal, but nobody can get a hold of her, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach her. And trust me, she was very reachable. Those booty calls were off the hook. Excuse me? Not that I would know anything about it. She's only into chicks, by the way. Oh, you think I'm a chick? We're using she/her pronouns for you. Aren't you? Yeah, but I don't really look it. It's about the soul that matters, Gumshoe. Not about the body. The body can be malformed and changed and stabbed. Ugh. Particularly with a small needle to create an electrical shock to burn your nerves away. To make sure the hair doesn't grow back. Oh, that's very detailed, ma'am. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Miss Wright caught it cold and won't be defending, she just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why. But I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink of it, ma'am? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Miss Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, that's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of a dusky bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing? The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So, the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please, be alright, Maya. Wright needs you. Needs a sister. Needs someone to help her. Talk to Gumshoe. Now. So, the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon? It sure is. It's called the Shishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, ma'am. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood? Yep. It's all over the table. It's all over the blade. Table. Where did I get the word table? It's all over the blade. Speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shishito, too. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for rights? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't really feel good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Goodness. What's this? It looks like a wizard's stave. That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Dalem. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh, yeah, listen. This is just between us, okay, ma'am? Yes? What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. All right. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. Now it's a witch. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it. This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims.
Oh, what? Goodbye, Gumshoe.
Goodbye, Miss Edgeworth.
Goodbye, not bikinied lady. It's my name! February 8th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycholocks.
I guess I'll have to look for him. I guess I'll have to look for him now.
What a thorn in my side.
I thought I said goodbye.
Yeah, but like it's cold, and a lady like you could use a jacket.
Then may I have your jacket? I'm going. February 8th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Miss Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
Present Mage Tama.
I was frightened.
Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night?
Yes, I swear, I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you
So much that you couldn't even leave your own room? I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
Oh, that's...
Well, Iris,
Why are you glaring at me like that?
you were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct?
Ah! Mm.
Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? That broke. Ah, well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But, Miss Edgeworth,
Yes.
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Oh, this is... It's warm in this detention center. I feel like I could go to sleep after coming off that cold, cold mountain. Unfortunately, it is not nap time. Also, unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. Phoenix Wright. You mean something to write, it seems. And I can tell she holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want her, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of hers. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. It's a small
shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible crime could be lurking at Heavenly Hall, a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So, this is the secret that you locked away in your heart?
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now.
There's something about doing Edgeworth's voice that makes me yawn a lot. It also could have been that I walked so much yesterday. I left the house, as in opened the door and stepped outside my house at 7:30 a.m. I got back through the door at 6:50 p.m. And that entire time, I was either in a car or walking. There was practically no breaks. And the entire time, even before, a little bit before 7:30, I had on my Doc Marten boots that haven't been broken in yet. And we went on a hike through the mountains. Oh, my feet. I didn't break those boots in, but those boots broke in my ankles. Stream keeps on breaking. Why? It's so rude.
Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell her your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
I wanted Phoenix to be a woman.
Ah, good on you.
But it's rude to tell people that.
Who told you that? Was it a trans person?
No, it was a post on the internet.
Interesting. I wonder why someone would want people to not learn about themselves. Not even, consider the idea. Who would benefit from that? Definitely not the trans person. But regardless, you were saying?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donem with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
Hello, Gumshoe. Are you still thinking about the coat thing? You'd look very cute, ma'am. Thank you. Hey, what?
Not this place.
Is there no goddess of justice here? Whoa, not much of a view down here. Or any holy presence. It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Tisk. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next, it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that. To someone who looks like he's down on his luck. Us men gotta stick together. He's just talking to himself. Shh! Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I should have done that! I blew it again! Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection. Oh, what the? Edgy, you dirty rat! Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, ma'am. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. Do you think I am blind? You've watched too many trials. You're on the internet too much. You're learning too much. Nope. How can I be on the police force and not seen so many trials? I'm like the guy who tells the people what happened at the start. Why do you think I wouldn't know? I get objections. I get objectified on the stand. You what? I mean, objectionated. What are you, Doofenshmirtz? What's with an nator? I'm sorry. Okay, Larry. The jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? What is this little shack, anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on! I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. Autistic. It's quiet. It's cold. It's got no power. And it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure. No one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy on us, ma'am. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You've gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth! Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Mr. I'm so sorry. 1,000 apologies. Get me another blow high. Yes, ma'am. Miss Edgeworth is pretending she didn't hear you. So I'm going to ask for her. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can feel how she... But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eye. She's got this,
I really want this man to carry me over the threshold
Look, I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me she would be shocked. Indeed. Also, what the heck is with the accent going all over the place? Because I'm Maurice Darnell. I'm like cool and worldly. It sounds ridiculous. And slightly offensive. To who? Americans? I'm pretty sure there's French in there somewhere. You can't offend the French. They just give up. That is a horrific stereotype. Ugh, you are a bother to deal with. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? She's mine, after all. Is Larry gonna be a bad guy in another game? I hope so. What is this guy trying to say? He's lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're gonna have to drag him out onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you, and what were you doing last night? Oh, man. Don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Miss Edgeworth, I think this guy's really dumb. You don't say. You don't say. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes, man. I got it, man. If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on. I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him?
Take your screenshots now. That's a pretty trans sentence. I thought I hit the string of flags, and so it's just like, these go all the way to Dusky Bridge. It's pretty long, but easy. It's a pretty long, but easy walk. Miss Edgeworth, you can walk on there. Not even a tightrope. This is like dangling. I'm talking about the stairs, Gumshoe. Oh, fuck. I thought you were pointing at the stairs. I fell down 4 times on my way here, ma'am. Oh, sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs on the way down here. What? So that's what I was slipping on? Be careful on the way back. Those deadly banana peels are still out there. That's a real important piece of information right there, Miss Edgeworth. What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami. Remember? Well, Oh, yeah! You were never any good at it. Really? Yeah! This guy was so bad, he couldn't even fold a crane. Couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Wait, are you just going to take that abuse, Miss Edgeworth?
Telling him won't change anything.
Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing.
Really, I never would have expected that. Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw.
You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy.
Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Brink! Achievement get! Woo! Now back to Larry.
No!
Push button. All right. Now, you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping. I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then?
And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire!
You know, back to that thing of where it's just like, this would make Larry interesting. What if all the dead victims are all Larry's ex-girlfriends? Because he, he's the butt. He can't take rejection, and he's just been planning out this big old thing. Forging evidence.
To make sure that butt, Phoenix Wright, and Edgeworth!
And then Maya has to defend them. What? Why? Why me? I'm just a spirit medium.
Yeah, you're gonna imbue the spirit of Herlock Sholmes to try and beat me?
That's not a bad idea.
Why aren't you in my body?
Oh, it's just... I didn't want to do that. That's kind of weird.
I can project spirits now?
And not just any spirits. There's me, the great Herlock Sholmes. And, Naofumi? Hello.
Are you Phoenix's ancestor?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, enough with the fan fiction.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire!
Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey! Were you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth!
There are still 3 Psycholocs remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Well, where you say? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
What do you mean there? It's really cold here.
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. This is a map of the area, take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
Mr. Edgeworth, why is Larry so cold?
I'm giving him the cold stare.
Ah. What am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
I'm not going to power your lies, Larry. Well, how about it?
How about what?
How do you feel talking now?
About what?
It looks like it won't be easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple. So then, where were you?
You don't know that I was... You don't know that I wasn't in my room? Drop a bullet from a blimp and prove that it wasn't you.
What kind of analogy is that?
I got it from a Jell-O can.
What? So, where was Larry? And why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge was from here. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Why would I be hanging around this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity and it could fall apart at any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Whoa.
Whoa. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. Sans' Ness.
What? No!
My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. I mean, look at those baps.
I take progesterone. It really helps. Also, don't touch my baps. There it is. Ah! That's nice. Now tell me. Do you bleed? What were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decor.
I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh, no! You really are a scary guy, you know. Gal?
Better. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this. Larry. I told you before.
I told you before, don't call me Larry.
Sorry. The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Did you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. It wasn't even chess. How boring. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Loris.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. First of all, what's this? At the top of the letter, it says salutations here.
Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
I'm so sorry.
Unlock successful. You can kill Larry Butts now.
So, you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Loris? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag! Threatening a young lady like that.
Whoa. Wait, hold up. I only threatened Edgeworth here.
Yeah? What now, pal?
What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal!
What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
You said they were...
You wanted to kill her. I didn't say that. I said boil.
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burns so hotly, it could melt all the snow on this mountain. I'm above it all. I am the sun upon the rock, and you call a planet.
Oh? Then what is this secret you mention, pitiful star?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? Don't you just want a girl to be wrapped around your pretty little finger? That control, that feeling.
Shut up. I am not like you.
I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
Can I shoot this guy, Miss Edgeworth? I want to kill him. I do too. But he's a witness.
Does that mean we can't kill him?
It means we cannot kill him until we've gotten every piece of information out of him.
So, after this convo, we can kill him.
No, it's the buts. He's going to lie on stand because he didn't say anything. And if we just had him in paper, we wouldn't be able to figure it out.
This guy is so infuriating. How were you people friends?
I honestly don't know. Same school situation.
I never went to school. I don't have any friends.
All right. Then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh. Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's 'cause Edgy gave me this scary look of his.
Tell me everything, tell me everything, tell me everything.
What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. What? That's it? That's not even a good sight lock. That was just a pathetic piece of paper. I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down.
I want to shoot him, sir. Ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I will unload the gun. What? I was expecting a different soundboard, but I am so sorry. But Miss Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something. I know it.
What do you mean, detective? Also, lower your range. You're getting a bit too scruffy.
Yeah. Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible.
He's right. Laurice.
What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Laurice, one way or another.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. One way or another. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Are you referencing that song, Gumshoe?
It's one of my stems, ma'am.
A stim?
What? It's what the new kids are saying. When you say something, it makes them think of a song.
That's a stim? What? Why do they need to reinvent new words for things that already have words?
It's so the generation can feel more at themselves and not like something that was 30 years ago.
Yes, but the 30 years ago were so good.
Because that's when you were alive, sir?
Yes, it was so nice and there was an issue.
A war was going on then, sir.
Well, I didn't know about it. I was just a kid.
Precisely.
How are you the voice of reason here?
I don't know. I think my brain has thawed out, giving me more... I think my brain has frozen over, which has given me more wrinkles upon the fractal nature of snowflakes.
I don't even...
I already told you, didn't I?
Were you talking this entire time?
I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Ah, yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Laurice, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? Why? How?
That one didn't even start with a
Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Miss Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
More?
No. What's wrong, ma'am?
Does this mean I have to do it all over again?
Why are you glaring at me like I'm the next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
I know
the god of lightning and massive, massive muscles. He will strike you down. Yes. I've just about had it with this harlequin. No, that's besmirching the honest role of a harlequin. This. I was going to say shit shoveler, but sanitation workers are also very, very important and very difficult jobs. You politician! If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand.
We've had two to be continueds this stream.
How funny.
February 9th, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Oh my, Mr. Loris feels that way about me?
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed.
I'm sorry. I was just feeling girlish whimsy. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Worry not. And in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him.
Does that mean Mr. Loris is the witness today?
No. I believe that none will be the first to take the stand.
Sister Bikini.
She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Donem, correct?
That is correct. It wasn't me.
Very well, then.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss. And yes?
Oh, I am so sorry. You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed...
No, the trans thing apparently writes trans, so it's perfectly fine.
No, the prosecutor thing.
Oh, sorry. Being trans has a higher priority than being a prosecutor in my mind right now.
Really?
Well, you said identity, and being a prosecutor is just my job. So don't worry. I've made the necessary arrangements.
I see.
Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once.
Miss Edgeworth.
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to the task I have been entrusted.
Very well, sir, ma'am. I'll leave my defense in your capable hands. Pri, you just showed up just in time as we get into the court.
February of 9th. That is today! Is this the first time it's ever lined up?
Woo!
Is that the first time it's ever lined up?
I don't know. I feel like I feel like yes, but whoever edits all of these and does the supercut did it. Points at editor. Did it. Points at editor with bloody knife in their hand. They did it.
Scream to me.
Oh, yee. You need that. Stream to me. Be nice to me. Stream to me.
All right, it's Judge. February 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom 7.
It's Miles Edgelong.
Okay, so, who do you want? We've got the judge, we've got Edgeworth, we've got Sister Bikini, and I think Gumshoe. The prosecutor, off limits.
I didn't hear the last bit, but I missed the bridge.
You did miss the bridge.
What was the prosecutor?
Prosecutor, off limits. I'm taking her. It's Francisca.
Okay. Oh, she's in this game?
Yes!
Oh, well, I think I knew she was in this game, but I didn't remember her being, like, in the court like this.
Yep.
Oh,
She shows
no.
up in the investigation segment later.
Good for her. I don't know.
Do you want to take the judge?
I'll take Miles, I guess.
Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
The defense does indeed appear to be Why did your voice change?
Why did your voice change? Aren't you Canadian?
Lady Justice will preside over this for now. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case.
In diddly diddly diddly.
I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecution has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin.
I don't even think that's legal. That would be a retrial. This judge should be in jail.
Yeah, it's just this is a wacky court system of just you need to be trialed within 3 days of the incident being filed. And if you miss it, they are guilty.
Sure, but like next day they're like you missed your 5-minute window.
Mm-hmm. I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant. Objection! The prosecution stands ready. And you are Francisca von Karma, prosecuting prodigy. Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Legends
With everyone transitioning.
What?
With everyone transitioning around here, that's your first thought?
Are you related? You could say in a way. Legends are a thing of the past. I
Same
am a
blood.
von Karma. That is all. What'd you say?
I have the same blood.
Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purpose of prosecuting this case. You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, your hoser.
I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before. Or am I just imagining things? You look
Both you've
very
seen
much.
me in your dreams.
What?
Both you've seen me in your dreams.
Oh. You're a dream walker. Hmm. You look very much
Just
like
like
a prosecutor.
SpongeBob.
What?
Just like SpongeBob.
Oh, great. Another accidental SpongeBob reference from me.
Almost, maybe.
Tis my curse. Never seen SpongeBob constantly quote it somehow.
That's a good thing.
Not really. It's like a lot of the one
You-
that I got the most flack.
Tibbet.
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
The one that I got the most flack for was just simply saying in a comic dub, "Ow, my leg," because character gets stabbed, and there wasn't a speech bubble. It was just me riffing and just ad-libbing that line in because I thought it'd be funny. Person doing the comic dub editing left it in, and then everyone in the comments was like, "SpongeBob reference in my comic dub? Wow!" It's just like it wasn't a SpongeBob reference. The character got stabbed in the
Wasn't.
leg.
It wasn't Flack either.
It wasn't what?
Flack.
Black?
You said Flack. You said the one I got the most flack for?
What I mean was I got a lot of attention for it. A lot of people talked about it. And then I would say it was just like, it wasn't a SpongeBob reference. Please.
But Tippy, you're friends with Sleepy, and every time the SpongeBob reference, Sleepy's ears perk up and they do up.
Oh. Okay.
He spins around in a circle and he goes, "Yay, SpongeBob!"
It's,
I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor.
Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say? There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office. There isn't? But I'm sure once before... I told you, there is no such weakling. What is that? A whip? I'm not sure I care for such things in my courtroom, but bailiff, remove that whip and...
No objection to the whip.
You...
She's like, that young man you're thinking of was a fucking coward and a snake, and he no longer exists. This is a brave young woman next to me, my sister.
You don't?
The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee, but not a bird. I will never stand for a bird.
Well, that's not a That's not a weapon, Edgeworth. That's a
I
companion.
meant drinking a bird. I will not stand for drinking 17 birds.
That'd be
Bird
like
as a weapon's fine.
that'd be like me describing right as your side piece. Oh wait.
There's still only one truth. That was what I stand here to prove today. I think I voiced him once before and I don't even fucking care to remember how.
That's all right. This promises to be interesting.
Wait,
Miles Edgeworth.
don't move. Her hair from this angle gives Sonic vibes. Like fucking Knuckles or Amy.
Oh, I
Echidna?
see it. The quills.
Have you heard the theory that Amy's half echidna?
Yes. I think you sent that to me.
Solid chance.
Solid chance. Or I sent it to you. We share things and we don't remember.
Tippet, look. She has little circular holes on her sleeves and she puts the square in the circle hole.
No. I had expected to face Phoenix Wright today. But looking at you now, you don't have the last name right just yet.
Maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeverse, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers.
You know that subtle foreshadowing trend where it's like she's saying the sentence like I will not allow this chance, and the whole time it just like cuts to like frames of her just like fucking like banging her head against the wall. I see you brought your flair for the histrionic. That sounds suspicious. I don't know. I don't know if I like that word.
I don't know if I like that word either. I don't know if that's a good word to say, Mr. Edgeworth. Or is it Mrs. Edgeworth? I am so sorry. Allow me to add the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. Ah! The stage
Mike
is...
Hurt is what?
What?
Mike Hurt is what?
The stage is set. Now, continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. Very well. Ms. Von Karma, please give an outline of this case. With
Your Honor, is that why you're so high up?
with as
Sorry?
little whipping as possible. The murder victim is the famed picture book author, Miss Alice Donem. Her body
Wow.
was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
I don't remember this picture. It is different than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a loaded photo. Wow. There's already so many things where I'm like, that don't seem right.
She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene. There is no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime. Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand.
Who turned off the lights? And so it begins. My first and last trial as a the defiance attorney. Shit. Fuck.
You fucked it up, Edgeverse.
How would you know?
When you become a woman, you get attached to the woman Wi-Fi network, and I can read your thoughts now. Plus, you're holding that silly defense attorney's badge. You just mutter now. You matter and you mutter.
No.
Witness, state your name and occupation, please. Hold it there. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all. Witness, please stand up nice and straight.
It reminds me of like an anime character who's like very shy, and they're like, I don't know, their love interest is leaving or something. Yeah, they're trying to say like hold it, but they're still like not sure how to say anything, and they're like, I'm not sure if I care about you leaving it. Wait, but they're like screaming it at the top of their lungs, but it's still so like wishy-washy and hard to understand. If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for a back pain-plagued witness. Was this used before?
Yes.
For who?
I think...
Cody?
Who?
Cody?
Yes, it was. Bailiff,
Fetch a crate for this poor lady, please. Once again, your name and occupation, please. Do you want bikini or no?
No. I'm honestly thinking if I can make it to the end of stream with my throat.
Oh no. Little old me? Well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Bikini. You get it? Bikini! Nice to meet everyone. I don't know why I find this judge face so funny.
The Muppet.
But you don't be you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. Die! The court room is the garden of holy judgment. Those with literally in their hearts should leave this sanctuary at once. You want me to leave?
Yeah, I do too.
No need to get your bikinis in a twist. Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in summer.
In any case, Francisca, are you religious? I didn't know this. Wait, is I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question?
This whip is specifically from Z9 Tail. That's right.
Simon to Belmont.
Wait, is that actual Castlevania lore?
No.
Okay. That sounds like Castlevania lore. This whip was made from one of the strands of the Nine-Tail that whipped Jesus before the crucifixion. So how is this a
You know
holy
what,
item? What do you mean?
You know what, he uses a lot of, Passion of the Christ imagery and all?
Mm-hmm.
Symbols and it. Sailor Moon Season 3.
I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way my dear little Iris could do anything like that. Let us hear what you have to say, then. I don't know how to read this any other way than Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
You can
line.
make her Canadian, but let her have fun.
No, last time I did the Canadian voice, it wrecked my throat.
No, but let Lady Justice put on a Canadian voice. Let her have fun.
I don't remember how to do Canadian because the other thing was after I did the Canadian voice, I talked to my wife and she's like, "That's Minnesotan." It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
But there was a thing I saw in one thing that they didn't talk about. They talked about it from a different angle of some people are like, why do you add accents to characters? And it's like, first off, I find doing accents a bit fun. I like to move my mouth in funny little ways. And then there was something that I saw that said textually the text for this character supports it having X accent. And it's like, that's an interesting way to look at it, because they also said the reverse of just like, I don't see textually why this accent would be applied here. I don't see anything in the text that would suggest that. And the text is right here that suggests it's a Canadian accent.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the Stargate Factory today?
Fire Emblem?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I watched it as I
And
was
I
eating most
think
of
you
my
saw
lunch.
me try a Minnesotan accent and not do very good. That was the best I did.
Yeah. Oh, my child. You were stolen from Minnesota. What? First, tell us about
your movements that night, eh?
In like 8 episodes, Biscuit will apply Minnesotan to a different character because they're dad, and Biscuit's like, I wanted to make it more dad like him. Like, dads are from Minnesota, what?
That night I was helping a Nicolette with her training in the inner temple. But, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. Hi-ya! So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple.
I heard you want to say something.
No, I coughed.
There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hard soak. I was afraid after I had finished. It was after I had finished,
Right.
just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it.
What'd you say?
Pork soup.
Pork soup.
That's just making me think of that image of where it's just like, say, Kermit, how's the wife? You know, she's dead quiet now. As he's at a butcher shop with pork.
Is that one of those like 2000s like Facebook comics?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What if this thing meant for children and joy was mean?
Because we
Well,
need
now
more
that's
of
not,
those in our life.
It was like political comics, and then it was like Newgrounds cartoons, and now it's like independent video games
Mm-hmm.
and
So-
indie films.
Yeah. Oy. And tweets and everything.
So, it was simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple. Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
That sounds like a pretty important statement you just made.
There is only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle. Now, are you, Miles Edgeverse?
I lost at the first hurdle yesterday.
Oh no!
It was fucking Razor.
Razor.
2 R's and a Z.
Ugh, that's. Ugh. Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross examination.
I thought it was favor, Your Honor. I'm sorry, what?
That night I was helping the present testimony and so I left.
The Acolyte. Just like that Star Wars thing that people love and also hate. Apparently, I don't know. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we can get into that after off camera if you want.
Oh, is this something you want to tell me about? I was just gonna move on.
We'll see if we remember.
The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all.
I need to stop eating the pretzels. They're so good, but I can't do the voices. Well. Don't worry. I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith. After all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
Francisca, do you say it like that too?
What, being a woman of faith?
Yeah?
No.
I see. In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me.
Yes.
Miss Honcho, can I call you Head?
Ooh, only in the summer, dear.
The discrepancy between your statement and that of the defendant Iris. claims that after ringing the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all.
No! She said.
Objection! A defendant or a witness? Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? The defendant is
50-50.
simply lying to cover her back.
50-50. That is completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi.
But that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie.
Can't believe she would lie to not face the death penalty. What a fucking bitch.
What a freaking bitch.
She does indeed have honest eyes. Aye! All people lie. That is my belief. Like that man over
So
there.
is that like Buddhism or
What?
so is that like Buddhism or
I'm a woman
Protestant
of
or-
face. F-A-C-E. I believe that all people lie. Like that man in the gallery over there says he's a man, but wears programmer socks.
is there was that her nail by itself or was that her glove?
That was her glove.
Okay, it was really long. I'm kind of leaning towards nail myself.
What the heck is that?
What?
That has to be her finger. I don't know why it's shaped like that. Why
Long
am
ass nail?
I the only one being whipped in here?
Because you're the only crazy character that sucks in here. Bikini's tolerable.
Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means...
This guy's like one of those people that's just like, oh, well, I just want to be normal and not like any of the crazy characters. I just want to be, a good normal guy. But he's like suppressing just like normal people living slightly differently from this like specific idea of normal he has in his mind.
Yeah. He's also duped by a devil.
I don't know what that means, but I don't like him.
What was her name? Melissa Foster?
Mm-hmm.
She was able
Bananas
to...
Foster.
What?
Bananas Foster.
Yeah, she was able to, like, manipulate this judge specifically of just like, I didn't kill them. I'm too innocent to kill anyone. Well, I believe that. Not guilty.
He does have innocent eyes.
We must call your memory into question.
Hey, Liv, can we get an eye test on this witness? Yeah, okay, innocent.
Dear, dear, dear. You're older than me, and yet you want to play that game? Do you?
Well, that isn't exactly what... See, I'm falling into a more mask voice that I can feel strain my neck.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'll just stick with Lady Justice. That isn't exactly what I...
My memory is perfect! Crystal clear! Especially in winter!
Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth, if you are going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence.
I'm sorry, Sleepy has just changed their name to Sweepy. Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that alone would do the trick.
Then please, add your comments about Iris to the testimony.
and let us return to the cross-examination.
Witness, let's get one thing.
What was that?
You know. Let's get this figured out. The defendant whom you claim to have met. She was wearing this demon warding hood, correct?
Of course! That is a very important piece of clothing. I'll have you know. Wait a minute.
The demons wiggle their way into your ears while you're sleeping. You have to have the hood.
Objection! Hold it right there. Why do you have that?
Fuck if I know, but that's your job to answer, huh? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night. Before the lights out bell was rung.
What?
You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I'm gonna sell it at the fucking pawn store.
No.
The witness had seen the defendant as she claims. I'm gonna sell this highly crucial evidence that was not legally submitted to the court at the pawn shop unless some willing prosecutor wants to pay me double what I'm asking the pawn shop for.
What are you asking for, Edgevas? How much?
$50.
Oh. Okay, here. $100.
Then the iris she saw should have been missing this very hood.
Will! Look at my little feet!
Don't look at the puppeteer beneath her. It's not a bad feeling at all exposing contradictions like this. It's almost like I've done it before. Now I understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does the thing that he does.
Order! Order! Sister.
Yes?
No, this is going to get confusing. None. This hood. You have spare ones around the temple, don't you? Spare?
Isn't that how much money you have left after that transaction?
Well, I don't tend to make too many of them for the two of us that live at the temple. I see. A stockpile, a surplus of hoods, eh? Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned.
They get one chance to stop the demons.
They get one shot. Then this is quite strange. No, I wasn't thinking about that. If there was a surplus of hoods, shush, then she could have worn one of those. There is no contradiction here. Why are you getting weird when we talk about women's hoods? You are a weird judge.
I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. I'm calling in Superman. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart.
What kind of bullshit is the prosecutor's office? This feels like what's that thing that they do at the anime schools where it's like the principal, but it's not the principal, it's like the head of the student council.
Student body president?
Yeah, it's just like they have
connections to the president. It's just like, what? You're not even the principal of the school.
How do you think Superman deals with Lex Luthor all the time? He's gotta have an in with the prosecutor.
Me and Superman go way back. We both grew up in Kansas.
An in with Lex Luthor, which is why he keeps going to prison for like a month, and then he's free for a month, and then he goes to prison for a month, and then he's free for a month.
Yep.
I go to both of their birthday parties.
Did you read this one?
Yes. The seeds of doot. A doubt.
Witness. While I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable going along with this.
Sister.
Hmm?
No, none. You shall continue with your testimony.
None? But you just said I had to continue.
No, oh my gosh, this courtroom is like a minefield. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath. On your way
She's
back
like,
to
oh, I hate English. And then it cuts to her in like a German courtroom, and it's like the exact same things, but once she's used to it, she's like, much better.
Ich bin Victim. I don't know what that means. It's just
Fick dick. Fick dick schlampe.
Victic Schlappe?
Yeah, it means fuck you, whore.
Oh! Why do I repeat what you say?
You know me. I don't know why you do. I don't know why you repeat that.
Yeah, you are the classic of just like, I know several languages and all the words to insult people by.
Sure. Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Contradictory. What am I saying? Is this a porn? Are we in a porn? Has this been a slow intro to a porn?
Just read your lines, Mr. Edgeworth.
Am I getting paid for this?
No.
Contradictory stimulation?
You are the defense attorney. This is an unpaid role. You will sit in the cuck chair and you will like it.
I thought the cock situation was the witness stand.
As soon as I get out of this courtroom, I'm leaving. I'm never gonna be in the seats again until game 6. They'll never make a game 6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, no shit. No shit, wait, it's game 5. My bad.
Ah. Well, if you count one of the investigation games as a game, he doesn't go into court in one of
Then it would be
those.
game 7.
I finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. And I was walking back, and as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look, and here was, oh, Mystic Elise! And with that sword of all things, they were doing a right in front of me!
Go on. Tell more details.
I couldn't! I'm a woman of faith!
Damn.
Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room, which faces out into the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. Now I'm
What now?
What'd you say?
What now?
They'll explain it. You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place,
then it would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Miss Edgeworth in two in court. And me seeing it
You
all
basically
from
said that
this
earlier.
very
Everyone's
chair.
like, wow, that would be like. They're all like, wow, that'd be like if I went into my McDonald's shift and the boss just fucking sliced my coworker in half. Everyone fucking has the exact same response. It's like, wow,
Wow.
it's exactly like this.
It's exactly like this. Well, something like that. To be honest, I haven't been paying attention to the court proceedings. A new Asdef movie came out. It's number 16. It's got fucking the Amazing Digital Circus in here.
It's not old enough to drive. This judge.
That's why it's at the circus.
They drove to the circus.
No, they walked.
His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gimsh's.
I would look the fool if I commented on such foolishness. Anyway, this case is mine, Miles Edgeverse.
Calling everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours?
No, I like
And
calling you
Bikini's like, oh, sorry, this isn't a habit, it's just a hood. Our religion doesn't do that.
This is a thing. We go by everyone's full true name. Also, with my accent, I can just call you Verse every time. That's why I chose this religion, just to fuck with you, Miles Edgeverse. Alright. Do you think we should do this bit of testimony?
Sure.
Okay.
After I finished my bath around 11.
Why is it all the way back here?
Oh, the what now?
The autopsy report. It's in the back of the evidence locker.
Impressive logic. What the fuck is happening? What do you mean she fell out a window after she died?
Oh, please do fall out a window. I don't like you. They keep calling you Miss when you're obviously a man. Don't you know this is Temple Fujoshi? My brain is something else, especially in winter.
Is your brain what's jiggling in your cheeks?
Yes.
It's just like filling up your mouth?
All of my
I
mass
think
is
you're
brain
overlooking one
wrinkles
thing.
from all the gay... from all the...
I can't finish. Just read your line.
I think I did. I think you're overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind to take another look at the autopsy report?
The autopsy report? I don't know if we have that in the court record here. We do have an autopsy report if you want me to look over that.
The only German I've learned is to fuck with my sister.
And the only
To
American
get on her nerves.
to get on my fucking nerves.
The victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed.
No, the fall was before she was killed. It's winter right now. It's February.
Mom!
Mom.
That's right. It says after death right here.
There needs to be a cutscene of them just like fucking hurling over their desks and like running at each other and like fucking like fist fighting.
Yeah, like
They just like either kick their desks aside or jump over their desks, and then the like.
what game was Phoenix in? The fighting game?
Oh wow, Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
The HUD shows up, boom, and it's just those two going at it.
Well, that game has teams of 3. So who would their two teammates be?
Well, obviously Edgeworth would have
Gumshoe, and probably
Lockpick
Eddie.
lady?
Eddie would show up.
I don't know who that is.
Eddie Fender. He's a guy from the investigation games. He used to work with Miles's dad.
Not Kay.
And he's a defense attorney, so it makes sense that he'd show up from this desk. And then who would Von Karma have?
Mayar?
But she's trapped on an island. How? What the fuck? Lesbian powers are stronger than any broken bridge.
She astral projected into my dreams, and then I just pulled her out of dreams into reality for a little bit.
And then I just have a floating taser that is being possessed by my dead father. So, he's got a very good support, but I don't like any of his dialogue. He's like Namor.
If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard, then how what the fuck is window? What?
So, you weren't here. They talked about how, it's strange. On the corpse, it's covered in bruises, like Story Fall. And they're saying that in the autopsy report, it mentions that she was killed and then she got the bruises. So, yeah, it's like, what?
Mhm.
How? If she's down here and then she gets stabbed, no. She must have already been
If
this.
she's going down and then she gets stabbed, then how does that work?
Yeah, this.
I guess I better read more of her books.
Yeah. Yeah, this case, if you're not paying attention, is going to be like, what is going on? Because so many things are contradictory. Like, this is the most contradictory case I can think of. Ah,
What about the guy who was murdered by a dictionary at the Konami Contra factory?
the what? Wait. Ah! Order. Order. The victim
New clue
was...
game that's basically the same.
What?
New clue game that's basically the same, but they had like a Konami factory, Konami production factory, and there are no witnesses there because Konami doesn't work there anymore.
Yep, and it's just like, it's like an island out there. It's just one part of the warehouse that you can't get to except this one little factory bridge that got struck by a rogue voltage. What? How is it struck by a rogue voltage? Someone threw down a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Rageki, I think it's called.
She's
Lightning
like,
struck-
Bridge is like, sigh. Chanel was pretty cool. I wish they had more girls in Castlevania.
The victim was killed and then fell. If that is the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room. Don't you agree? That is the logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And then, and she was then thrown out her window down into the courtyard below.
Objection. Were there any signs of a struggle in Miss Dunham's room?
Ugh.
It wasn't a struggle. It was a consensual king thing.
I am so put off by this. I had no dialogue and stream is over. You can do that? Yes. We hit 3. And this feels... Is this a good time to end? Or no?
Why not?
Yeah. Also, having issues with stream. It's buffering again.
Oh.
Yeah. So, just normal end things now. Thank you for watching. Like the video, comment your thoughts, share it with friends, even clip it to get those really funny moments passed around to your friend group.